Government to announce new incentive to attract foreign direct investment in post-COVID-19 era. Heavy rainfall caused rivers flow over danger level in Sunamganj and other parts of the country's northern region, marooning people. BNP pioneered crossfire, abduction and killing as party came into being through killings, comments Information Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Corona claims 34 more lives as 3,504 test positive in past 24 hours. Infection severity likely to decrease from September, say experts. Global COVID-19 death toll nears 5 lakh amid 99,66,000 contaminations. And Bangladesh steps into 21 years as test-playing country. Domestic cricket needs vitalization for success in test cricket, suggests former cricketers. Assalamu alaikum. This is News at 10 on BTV, BTV World and BTV Chattogram Centre. I am Imtiaz Ahmed Siddiqui with you. You just heard the headlines. Let's move on to the details of those and other stories. The government is taking various initiatives to continue the economic development of the country during corona and post-corona realities. As part of these initiatives, the government has planned to provide new incentives to continue the flow of foreign direct investment (FDI) during post-corona period. Bangladesh Economic Zones Authority (BEZA) has made recommendations for a new proposal besides existing incentive packages to attract foreign investment. According to the new proposal, opportunities for foreign investment will be created on easy terms, including tax exemption. The government has planning to attract investors from less affected countries like Singapore and Japan, based on expert opinion. BEZA has suggested to give 10% corporate tax exemption to export-oriented local producers and foreign investors for 10 years. It also suggested to give VAT exemption at land leasing and bonded warehouse. There is also a proposal for a 7-year tax benefit for companies investing $100 million or employing 300 workers. Besides, BEZA has planned to provide 10% online services, and Bangladesh will be an attractive country for foreign direct investment, concerned people hoped. Bangladesh today reported 34 more fatalities from novel coronavirus in a daily count, raising the total death toll from the pandemic to 1,695. The caseload has also surged to 1,33,978 after 3,504 new COVID-19 cases were detected in the last 24 hours. Additional Director General of the Directorate General of Health Services, Professor Nasima Sultana, told a virtual media briefing in the city. She said that in the last 24 hours, 1,185 coronavirus-infected people made full recovery in the country, and total number of recoveries has reached 54,318. The health official informed that a total of 15,157 samples were tested at the 58 authorized laboratories across the country during the time.
রেড জোন, ইয়েলো জোন বা গ্রিন জোনে একটি চলমান প্রক্রিয়া যা নির্ধারণ করা হয় সংক্রমণ বিস্তারের সর্বাধিক ঝুঁকি, মাঝারি ঝুঁকি এবং কম ঝুঁকির উপর নির্ভর করে। জোনিং পদ্ধতি স্থায়ী কোনো বিষয় নয়, কাজেই স্থায়ীভাবে কোনো অঞ্চল বা এলাকাকে রেড জোন ঘোষণা বা বাতিল করা হয় নাই। দেশের বিভিন্ন স্থানে কিছু এলাকার রেড জোন বাস্তবায়িত হচ্ছে। ঢাকা মহানগরীর ওয়ারির নির্ধারিত এলাকা চিহ্নিত করে সেখানে পরীক্ষামূলক রেড জোন বাস্তবায়নের জন্য সংশ্লিষ্ট মন্ত্রণালয়ে পত্র প্রেরণ করা হয়েছে।
The intensity of coronavirus infection may come down in the country by September. Health experts have come up with the prediction after analysis and assessment of data of Health Division. They say the country is now experiencing almost peak rate of the infection. However, the health experts have warned that the infection rate may increase if the movement of people is not contained during the upcoming Eid al-Adha. The Directorate General of Health Services has been following the predictions of this 4-member technical health expert team since April. There are 2 models relating to the infection situation. One is called Susceptible Infected Remove and the other is Time Series Model. Both the models say that the rate of infection may come down in September. However, the expert team says that the infection rate may reach its peak in July. But all the forecasts will fail if health guidelines are not maintained properly, they added. Information Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood rejected the claims made by the leaders of BNP that the number of disappearances and murders have increased in the country. He said BNP was created through the politics of killings and this party introduced the culture of crossfire, disappearances and killings. The Information Minister made the comments while briefing journalists at his official residence today. He said BNP is yet to get out of its traditional politics of conflict even during the coronavirus crisis. BNP did not stand by the people as expected during this global pandemic, Dr. Hassan Mahmood added. The Information Minister wished a quick recovery of all the leaders and activists of political parties, including Awami League and BNP, who got infected with coronavirus. He prayed for the salvation of the departed souls of those who died of the virus.
বিএনপি যে সমস্ত নেতাকর্মী আক্রান্ত হয়েছে এর সাথে সাথে আমাদের দলের এবং সারা দেশের যে সমস্ত মানুষ করোনা ভাইরাসের কারণে আক্রান্ত হয়েছে তারা দ্রুত আরোগ্য লাভ করুক সেটি মহান আল্লাহর কাছে প্রার্থনা করি। বিএনপি কালকে যে সংখ্যাটির কথা বলেছে তাদের 284 জন নেতাকর্মী আক্রান্ত হয়েছে আর 73 জন মৃত্যুবরণ করেছে। মৃত্যু এবং আক্রান্ত দুটি যোগ করে যদি হিসাব করা হয় তাহলে দেখা যায় মির্জা ফখরুল সাহেবের হিসাব অনুযায়ী বিএনপি নেতাকর্মীদের মধ্যে মৃত্যুর হার প্রায় 21%। যদিও দেশে মৃত্যুর হার হচ্ছে 1.28% এবং বা 1.3%-র কাছাকাছি। এই হারটা নিয়ে অনেকেই প্রশ্ন রেখেছেন, আসলে আপনার মতো আরো অনেকেই প্রশ্ন রেখেছেন। বিএনপি এবং বিএনপি নেতৃবৃন্দ ইদানিং কথা বলছেন, তারা আসলে তাদের চিরাচরিত মিথ্যাচার এবং বিষোদ্গারের রাজনীতি থেকে বেরিয়ে আসতে পারেনি। আর গুম খুনের যে কথা তারা বলছেন, বাংলাদেশে ক্রসফায়ারের সংস্কৃতিটাই চালু করেছিল বিএনপি এবং বিভিন্ন প্রতিষ্ঠানের জরিপ অনুযায়ী বিএনপির আমলে প্রতি বছর 317 জনের বেশি ক্রসফায়ারে এবং গুম হয়ে মৃত্যুবরণ করেছে। এবং একই প্রতিষ্ঠানগুলোর প্রতিবেদন অনুযায়ী বর্তমানে অর্থাৎ আওয়ামী লীগ
Pamari districts have been flowing above the danger level due to heavy rain during the last 24 hours. As a result, the people of those areas have been waterlogged and a vast tract of croplands were inundated. Due to onrush of water from the upstream, the water of Jamuna and Dholeshuri rivers in Tangail district have been increased excessively. At the Jorkachor point, the Jamuna and Jinai rivers are flowing only 32 centimeters below the danger level, while at the Ilasin point, the Dholeshuri river is flowing 6 centimeters above the danger level. The water level of Jamuna river in Sirajganj district have been increased by 16 centimeters during the last 24 hours and flowing only 27 centimeters below the danger level. As a result, the low-lying areas of river basin, including the Chorlands, have been inundated. Huge quantity of standing crops, including jute and maize, have gone underwater. In Sunamganj district, the Shurma river is flowing 57 centimeters above the danger level due to onrush of water from the upper stream. 195 millimeters of rainfall was recorded during the last 24 hours. Due to heavy rains, the water levels of Dhorola and Brahmaputra rivers in Kurigram district are flowing above the danger level. Due to this, about 100 villages have gone underwater and more than 50,000 people of these areas became waterlogged. Due to incessant rains during the last few days, water levels of different rivers in Gaibandha district have been increased. The Brahmaputra River is flowing 24 centimeters above the danger level at the Fulchori point. In Shaghata Upazila under the district, hundreds of houses and different establishments were eroded due to heavy current in Tista, Korotwa, Brahmaputra and Jamuna rivers. Repairing works are going on in those affected points. On the other hand, the flood situation in Nilphamari district have slightly been improved, though the Tista River at Dalia Point is still flowing 13 centimeters above the danger level. Besides, nearly 2,000 houses of Joldhaka and Dimla unions went into stagnant water. Meanwhile, the Water Development Board have opened 44 gates of Tista barrage to bring the water flow under control. Government has taken a new program titled Surplus Food Production to meet the need of the countrymen during the ongoing corona situation and the post-pandemic situation. The government, to this effect, divided the whole country into 14 agri regions. Besides, a number of initiatives have been taken to encourage the farmers. The initiatives include developing the agriculture sector commercially and mechanically, including 10 crore 85 lakh 15,000 decimal of uncultivated land with the existing 85 lakh 77,000 hectares of cultivable land, and evaluate the farmers through awarding them for highest production of crops. Government also providing support to the farmers for using modern technology and scientific system in agriculture for increasing production. Incentives are also given for poultry and aquaculture. World Food Programme WFP and Food and Agriculture Organization FAO of the United Nations made forecasts that a number of countries will face financial crisis and food deficit following the corona pandemic. Considering the forecasts of the UN body, Bangladesh government has taken various programs to increase food production to face the probable crisis. The United States Infectious Disease Chief Dr. Anthony Fauci says the nation has a serious problem as 16 states reel from a spike in COVID-19 cases. At the first White House Task Force briefing in 2 months, Dr. Fauci said, "The only way we are going to end it is by ending it together." During Friday's briefing, the White House Task Force also urged millennials to get tested even if they are asymptomatic. In Texas, Florida and Arizona, reopening plans have been paused due to the spike. The United States is currently the worst hit country in the world by COVID-19. More than 25,59,000 people are infected in the United States. COVID-19 pandemic mortality tally for the United States reached about 1,28,000. Global death toll from novel coronavirus has risen to about 5 lakh, while about 99,66,000 people are now infected. Besides, more than 54 lakh patients have been recovered so far. The United States Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has said that Washington is imposing visa restrictions on Chinese Communist Party officials believed to be responsible for undermining freedoms in Hong Kong. Pompeo said the sanctions targeted current and former party officials. He said the move followed President Donald Trump's promise to punish Beijing over a proposed security law that could erode Hong Kong's autonomy. China said the United States' decision was a mistake that should be withdrawn. It comes just days ahead of a meeting of China's parliament. China has proposed security legislation that would make it a crime to undermine Beijing's authority in Hong Kong, and could also see China installing its own security agencies in the territory for the first time. The move has sparked a new wave of anti-mainland protests in Hong Kong. And now, sports news. Bangladesh completed the 20th year of getting test status yesterday and started 21 years journey. The country achieved historic recognition from International Cricket Council ICC as the 10th test-playing nation. Earlier, Bangladesh upheld their claim for this status in international cricket when Tigers won their first major international trophy, the ICC trophy, beating Kenya in Kuala Lumpur in 1997. Former ICC President Jagmohan Dalmia of India extended a good support to Bangladesh to gain the awaited test status. Bangladesh played their maiden test against India on November 10 at the Bangabandhu National Stadium in Dhaka in the year 2000. From then, the Tigers played a total of 119 test matches, while they won in 14 tests, lost 89 and made draw in 16 tests. Though the Tigers passed 20 years with the white dress, the winning match figure is not adorable. Former cricketer Mohammad Rafiq and Hasibul Hasan Shanto told BTV that Bangladesh Cricket Board BCB should emphasize on domestic and longer version cricket to develop the Tigers' performance. Otherwise, Bangladesh will not be able to get more success or increase their rankings in this format. To end the bulletin, headlines once again. Government to announce new incentive to attract foreign direct investment in post-COVID-19 era. Heavy rainfall caused rivers flow over danger level in Sunamganj and other parts of the country's northern region, marooning people. BNP pioneered crossfire, abduction and killing as party came into being through killings, comments Information Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Corona claims 34 more lives as 3,504 test positive in the past 24 hours. Infection severity likely to decrease from September, say experts. Global COVID-19 death toll nears 5 lakh amid 99,66,000 contaminations. And Bangladesh steps into 21 years as test-playing country. Domestic cricket needs vitalization for success in Test cricket, suggest former cricketers. And here we end the news. Thank you for being with us. Our next bulletin is coming up at 11:30 in Bangla. Until then, Khuda Hafiz.